russosbrand.com, where the pros are the pros.
So this time of year, normally we'll get releases from WWE after WrestleMania. A handful, 5 to 10 wrestlers get released every single year.
Yeah.
And a lot of them will go on social media and thank WWE for the opportunity.
They should.
And Vince throws a fit every time they do that.
Why?
It drives me crazy.
Why?
Okay, Al, come on, bro. How outside of wrestling,
Yeah.
you get an employee fires you from your job and you're going to thank him. Thank you for firing me. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Stop, Al.
Because they're not employees and they're not fired.
Okay, whatever.
They're not.
Whatever, Al.
Whatever. What do you mean, whatever? They're not.
You're let go because you're for whatever reason.
You're not drawing.
Right.
And if you're let go, okay.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me I'm a failure. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm not a failure. That's
you just said they don't draw. You're not drawing. You're a failure if you're not drawing.
It might not, but how many people, even just recently, over the last few years, that have left and then came back and became, in a much better spot. I mean, our personal favorite, literally the Cheshire Cat of wrestling, Jeff Jarrett, who has 32 lives. I don't understand.
Bless his heart.
He'd leave and come back.
Yeah.
It's always that. And you can, just because you no longer are with WWE doesn't mean, oh my God, it's, I'm going to walk off a cliff.
Well, that's how a lot of people take it, though.
I know that. And it's sad because, again, it's all about that one singular destination when really there's an entire world that you can make a career. Now, are you going to make more money with WWE? Absolutely. Are you going to get more notoriety with WWE? Absolutely. Are you going to get more exposure with WWE? Absolutely. And if you know how to capitalize on all of that to some degree, once you're released, because let me tell you something, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You get in, you get a spot. It is not a matter of if your run will end. Your run will end. You will be released, period. There are exceptions to that rule, but they are of the very least and most minute opportunities that exist. You're going to get released. It's a matter of when, not if. Every run you have, get used to it, understand it, accept it, and expect it. Now utilize your time there on that platform that when you get released, you can continue to pursue your career and make a living. And maybe by reinventing yourself, you might just happen to get another opportunity to go back and do it again. And that happens and has happened a lot more frequently. That is not something that's a new concept. Literally, Vince's dad, Vince Sr., was one of the guys, literally give you a start date and an end date. And when it was, no matter how hot you were, that end date, brother, gotta go. Meaning you're leaving the territory. You're fired. Well, no big deal. I'll just go and, I'll reach out now. Got to scramble. I got to reach out and see if, is there an opportunity in Memphis? Is there an opportunity here? Is there an opportunity there? Same thing. Look at Matt Cardona. He got released. I don't know how long ago it's been. He still has a career. He's working the indies. He's reinventing himself. He's literally, and never be surprised, he might create another opportunity to take himself back into WWE at some point. Would not shock me at all. There are a number of other ones. Karrion Kross got released, continued his career. Now he's back. Cody, prime example, literally quit. Everybody, and when I said, "Oh, good for him," he left on his terms. What do you mean? And now he's back. Drew McIntyre, same thing. It's not the end of your life. It's not the end of your career.
I'm not saying this. I'm just not thanking you for releasing me.
Why? I'm not thanking you for releasing me.
That's all. I'm not going to thank you for.
I'm going to thank you for having, for me getting to do business in the first place and having the opportunity to go out on your platform and get myself over, so that now when I leave, I can go still do it and potentially make a living and come back at some point in time again and keep the door open. There's no heat there. There's no bad feelings. You know, I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was a matter of when, not if. So why in the world would I get hot about it and be like, oh, how dare you?
I'm not saying I'd get hot about it. I'm just saying I wouldn't thank you for letting me go.
I'm not thanking him for letting me go. I'm thanking him for letting me be in there in the first place.
All right, Jeff,
you can't let me go if you didn't open the door and let me in.
Well, I'll never know that feeling at OVW.